What's up, guys? It's Yo Super Players back at it again with another Market Watch with your host Tony G. And this time we're going to be looking at a bunch of cards that went up in price and declined in price, and a variety of ones that I think are being used a lot. And we're going to start off with the first thing that's been announced and everyone's been talking about is the special anniversary box 2020. I think it's a must get box. I highly recommend everyone picking it up. Right now the boxes are sitting at $79.43, and a lot of these cards are playable, which shout out to Bandai, because last anniversary box was some cards you couldn't just play, like Dr. Mew cards that were just Machine Mutant. They didn't really work that well, you know? But now these cards are insanely powerful. I think all the cards in here are valuable and they're worth it. So I honestly think you guys should be picking up a box, and we're gonna look at the prices right now. They're $79.43 for one, and if you want to get I guess the display of 4, it's $255. So we're gonna look at that, and then we're gonna look at the singles right now. And there's a bunch of cool reprints as well. So like I said, we'll look at some of them. There's a bunch of varieties that I think, some of these cards I think you guys should pick up, and some of the cards in the past that I'm gonna be mentioning as well work very well as well with some of these archetypes. And so we're gonna start off with Bobbity Leader of Agents of Destruction, Majin Buu Leader of the Agents of Destruction. The last leader they had in the anniversary box was Towa, and Towa pretty much made top cut, and already I think it made second place at almost every regional. And you're gonna see a lot of Agent of Destruction cards back at it again, and you're gonna see them coming back, and they're just gonna be super OP, and it's very consistent. Turn 3, you're gonna win. I've seen it happen online, on live streaming, and I've seen the games. They don't last that long. Turn 3, you have a swarm of battle cards or Agents of Destruction cards. So I think this leader is going to be pretty expensive. It's probably going to remain at the $15-20 mark. I don't have them on eBay because TCG Player, and they just have it here for now. And so it's $19.99. It might go down in price, maybe, depending on the pull rate of this. We don't know the actual pull rate of each box just yet, but we'll definitely keep looking at it. And so we'll move on to the next card. I think Vegeta Resolute Agent of Destruction works so well in this deck with Agent of Destruction Leader. And just as a unison card, I think this guy's so powerful on its own. Just when you play this guy, if your leader, when you play this guy, pretty much choose one card in your hand and discard it, and when this card is played, you nuke the entire field, you get rid of the board, ignoring barrier. Phenomenal. It's a green unison. It's 4 cost. I think this is one of the best ones in my opinion from all the unisons they revealed. So we'll be talking about the rest, but I highly recommend picking this one up. I don't know if it's gonna be $14.99. Like I said, it depends on the pull rate. I think you're guaranteed 2 of each non-foil in the packs, so you'll probably get like the basic set, but if you want to get it foiled, I think that's going to be a pretty hefty price. So definitely keep a lookout on that. I'll definitely keep a lookout myself for you guys. So this is going to be coming out at the end of this week, and then we'll check it out next Monday. All right. And so we move on to the next card. I think this is a great card as well. It's grade 8 Bardock, Might of Resistance. When you combo with this guy, you get to play him after you use this combo, which is pretty strong. Combo to rest mode, and it's a 15k crit blocker. Only one could be played because it's unique on the battle area. I think this is a great card. I think some of these cards are going to be worth a lot of money if you pull them foil. And there's not that many listings, obviously, because it's still a new set. It hasn't came out yet. But look at that. Parallel foil, someone already has it for $74.99. I don't know if it should be that high, but last foils were like Senzu Bean. Obviously, Senzu Bean is still the most sought out card. But that was like sitting at 80 bucks almost per foil. So we'll move on to the next one. Grade 8. Then we have Son Goku and Vegeta Jr. I really like this one just because it doesn't have a specific cost. It's an X with no energy requirement. You could just play it for 1, and then he already has 1 marker. And then when you add 1, it says choose this card or a skill list battle card, and it gets 5,000 power for the turn, which is pretty great. And then when you minus 1 marker, you could play 2 skill list battle cards with an energy cost of 1 from your deck, and then shuffle your deck. If you look through it, you pretty much bring them out that are 10,000 power, I believe, or less, or I think it's just cost of 1, sorry, or less. And then we have the activate main, shuffle 2 skill list battle cards from your droppery into your deck and draw 2 cards, which is great. I like this one a lot. I personally like the GT ending of this episode. I remember these guys come out and they're fighting Goku and Vegeta Jr., which is awesome. But as a unison, I think this guy's very powerful with a Kid Goku deck or anything that relies on skillless cards in the drop area. I think there's that one red card from Dropbox 5, and I think that one allows you to keep restanding him as long as you have units or skillless cards. So this kind of really rushes you to fill the drop area with skillless, which is pretty great. And then we move on to the next one. I think it works really well with Kid Ku, so yeah, definitely pick it up. I highly recommend picking up these cards because you're guaranteed at least 2 of each non-foil for sure. And then we have King Vegeta Royal Pride expansion rare. Oh, duh. And then his activate main. If your leader card is yellow, look at the top 5 cards from the top of your deck and add a 1 yellow Great Ape among them and shuffle your deck. Great card, searches 5, add a marker, great, 15k. And then activate main. Play up to 2 mono Great Apes with different names and the cost of 4 or less from your deck and shuffle your deck. So this is pretty much a free March of the Great Ape, I believe. As long as he's at 4 markers, great ability attack with them, and then you bring out 2 more apes. It could be the Great Ape Bardock, the Vegeta with the Scouter. Yeah, it's a great card. I think he's awesome too. Like I said, parallel foil, $50. A lot of these foils are gonna be kind of pricey, I feel, because like I said, shout out to Bandai. They really made this anniversary box very playable, which is awesome in my opinion. I really like almost all these cards are splashable in a lot of decks. And then I think this guy is going to be insane with Pilaf. When your opponent plays a battle card or unison, you may choose that card and gets minus 10,000 for the turn. And if you do, negate this skill for the turn, which is great when your opponent plays a battle card. So just on right off the bat, 3 specific. He has a killer ability. And then activate main, this card gates double strike. So imagine you have Pilaf, pop 3 battle cards, give this guy triple attack, double strike. I think this is going to be an underrated unison in my opinion, but we'll definitely look at the rest of them as soon as they come out. This guy's already selling it for $24.99. I think he might be a little bit more expensive depending on what the pull rates are. And we're going to be talking about the Agent of Destruction, the older set from Destroyer Kings as well, because Agents of Destruction are making a comeback. And so we're going to talk about some of these. Yes, it's not a huge increase. It's $2.99, but look at this. It's going up to $7.12. And I think they might hit $10 per Agent of Destruction, because the combinations you could do with this, you could make it rainbow. And we're going to look at a card that works on rainbow energy, because that's skyrocketed as well. So then we have Vegeta, the red Vegeta Agent of Destruction. Great card. Obviously your leader is black, so you can't use the second effect, but the fact that he's red and an Agent of Destruction card is still a very powerful effect. And then we move on to the next one. Like I said, Agents of Destruction, they're making a comeback and they're going up in price a little bit, not significantly, but enough for me to be talking about it. Like, it's $3.50, now it's sitting at $6, so it's kind of doubling. I don't know if Destroyer Kings was a short print, but that is the set that Boo and Broly Secret Rare come out in. And then we'll move on to the next one, is Agent of Destruction Janemba. Great card for milling obviously your opponent out, and it's sitting at $6.99. It went from being it's still sad, like a $5 card to pretty much a $6-7 card. So who knows, it might go up in price because of the Agent of Destruction deck being very popular. And speaking of why I said rainbow energy, is Son Goku Strength of Legends. This guy was sitting at $16. I think he was cheaper than that. I think he was sitting at $10 not too long ago, and now he's $45. Because as long as you have 1 red, 1 blue, 1 green, and 1 yellow mono color energy, you could play this guy for free and use it. So you spam out your board with all your Agents of Destruction for free pretty much, and then that following turn you'll have a dual attack double strike crit guy. Once you tap for 4. Like, it's insane. This deck is just, I'm telling you right now, Agents of Destruction might be making a topping for sure. So definitely side in good cards for that. I think there's some counterplay cards that I think would work against this deck very well, especially because they spam out a lot, and so you could survive a few an onslaught of attacks because they go bananas, kid you not. And then we have it in eBay. There's not that many listings. It's $17.21 if you want to buy it from Australia. But yeah, there's not that many listings, guys. Like I said, there was a buyout with this guy because of Agents of Destruction. I think people are splashing it in there. But yeah, I think it works really well. And then we're going to talk about some Rise of the Innocent Warrior cards that I think are just increasing, and they're continuously to increase, and I think they're going to maintain that price for a cool minute. We have Dormant Potential Unleashed sitting at $25. And I believe I have it on eBay as well. So it's a $25 card, SR. This was a very difficult SR to pull in my opinion. But moving on, in eBay it's selling for 100 for a playset, and then not that many. So you're looking at $10. So good luck if you're bidding. Offer your best offer. Hope you guys get it. And it's $19.99. So you're looking at a $20 to $25 SR. And then Mega Kabura is also sitting at $30. I didn't think this card was going to be expensive. C-Rod and I picked it up when it was dirt cheap. People were only paying $6 for this. I was like, him and I were having a discussion about how strong it really was. And it shows a lot of great players are using this in a lot of great yellow decks. So a lot of this card steal the boss monsters, which is crazy in my opinion. So you have that, and then we have it in eBay as well for $25, $26. So it's a $25 to $30 card as well. And then moving on to the next card is going to be the promotional cards that you get from the champ packs. And these are the money cards. If you guys don't know, they're sitting at $74.99, $150 if you pull a Gogeta promo card, and Vegex father son bonds as well. $100, only one listing. It's probably gonna be a $100 card. People aren't able to access these cards, but they're selling it for $100. I couldn't find these on eBay as well. And then we have SS2 Trunks Heroic Prospect Alternative Art, because I like alternative art. Champion card or winning card is sold out as well, and it's sitting at $85. So these are the cards. I could go back to see how much the Unison, Rise of the Unison, but right now for the most part I say pick up some of the secret rares. They're cheap. Some of the SPRs and some of the SRs have already gone up, and I'm just baffled by it. But there you guys have it. So definitely pick up the anniversary box. Pick up the anniversary box. I highly recommend it, or start pre-ordering them, because this box was legit and amazing. And also go support your store championship so you can get some of these money cards and try to make your money back. And good luck to everyone that competes in those tournaments. So there you guys have it. From your host, Tony G, and your super players. Like always, y'all stay super.
Awaken now, beast mode. Victory strike that mic. J's on my feet while I triple strike. Going up the game, you wish you did the same. Here comes the fool, I pity the fool. Double strike, draw two. Fool